Are actual toolboxes like you'd see in a car dealership, okay? So they're on wheels. We roll them down the aisle onto the lift gate and we can sell it. So these are for sale, these two. And Snap-on does make the best boxes and the best hand tools in the world. If you know anything about ratchets and wrenches and stuff, the design stuff that goes into these tools is unbelievable. So these are diagnostic equipment for cars. So these are the computers that you use to diagnose problems on all the modern cars. Various different machines, high-end stuff. I run a DVD videos all day long. So in the background there's selling going on there, talking about why our wrenches are better, why our ratchets are better, why our diagnostics are the best, that kind of stuff. So that runs all the time. In fact, we'll put it on. We'll have it running in the background. And it's just a little retail store. So, running a competition to win this box. So if you buy some of the tools that are in here, not including these two big pairs of pliers, something that you don't use every day. Probably a dentist would use these, don't you think? This is the type of thing a dentist would use.
Not the dentist I'd like to go to.
But you can see when this place is a refuge when they come on board, because this is very well air conditioned, and they come on board to get out of the heat of New Orleans.
Little fans.
And yeah, the fans don't run in the daytime because I don't need them. Once it's air conditioned in here, you don't really need them. But it's it's a great environment for the guys to come in, and they just love. This is a candy store for mechanics. If you use tools professionally, they just love coming in here. We sell thick catalogs of tools. Of course, I don't have all of that in the truck because it's impossible. These kinds of boxes, we sell everything that's probably about 20 or 30 different boxes, twice as long, shorter, taller, top boxes that go on the top of these. This is stainless steel top, that's an option. It's powered, there's outlets on this box, so you can plug in all of your equipment like your battery chargers and your computer, that kind of stuff can be plugged into the box itself, which has an extension cord that plugs into the wall. We sell small ones like that little blue one at the back. This is a tool catalog of other people's products, and so there's 3M products and there's Makita products. These are directly in competition to us, but we still supply it because we are the best source of tools and equipment for mechanics, and we're there every week. So I see my Monday people every Monday, and I see my Tuesday people every Tuesday, and they come in the store. We warrant everything that's Snap-on is warranted lifetime. So when people come in and let's say they've just broken a ratchet, or the ratchet's not ratcheting anymore, right? I can put it up here. I've got ratchet repair kits, and I can take the guts out and put new gears in. In fact, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you can see in that little packet there, that's a ratchet repair kit. So that's the little gear. I can just take this one out, put that one in, and it's all new insides, and so it's all warranted, no cost to the owners of the ratchet. So all of those kind of lifetime things. So we provide services and stuff, and if we can be the outlet for all of the consumables as well, hand cleaners and that kind of stuff. All of those kinds of things that you really don't think about if you're not in that business. But the tool trucks is quite often an important part of their week. I might only be at the shop for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, but in that amount of time they can replace their broken screwdrivers. They can buy another screwdriver because they left one in Mrs. Jones's car, which drove off last week. They can buy their consumables. They can invest in new tools, things that they don't own. Maybe a torque wrench, something that they don't own, but they're going to buy one. So we've got all of this sort of display. Yeah, Rochelle's pointing at the ceiling, and we've got magnets on the roof, so we can put steel, so we can put, you know, steel tools up on the roof. We got pointers for doing classes. It's actually a magnetic pickup tool. So when you drop something down in the engine, you can put these magnets and pick them up. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, almost anything you need as a mechanic you can get it here. We even have scratchless belts. See the belts back there. There's no buckle on them, so they can lean on the car without scratching the paint off the car. You know, you can't buy those anywhere because they're such a specialist type of a thing. But you know, it's the kind of thing that the guys can get on the Snap-on truck and buy. Snap-on is an American company. All of the things that say Snap-on, about 95% of it is actually made in America. We also have the Blue Point brand, and the Blue Point brand is like all the other tools in the world. They're made in China and Korea and stuff. You know, sort of less expensive, less quality, but less expensive, more affordable. So we do carry that as well. And this would compete against you know, hardware store tools and Sears, Craftsman tools, that kind of stuff, where the Snap-on is a level above that, is a professional tool. But yeah, we've kind of got everything that you could ever dream of. And like I said, guys come on here and they're just looking for what they want to buy next, because, you know, tools are their thing, you know. It's quite an amazing phenomenon. It kind of goes around and on in the background. You don't realize it unless you're involved in it, you know. So that's pretty much all I wanted to do with this video, was to introduce you to the inside of my truck. I usually come in the truck at 7 o'clock in the morning. It takes me half an hour, maybe an hour to prepare for the day, which I go through a customer list. You know, I've got my route printed out, and I highlight what I need to highlight. I've got stuff to drop off. People have ordered tools. I've got to remember to bring them back. They've sent things away for repair, and I've got to return it to them. So, you know, there's preparation to do, and then I usually leave at 7:30 or 8 o'clock to get on the road, and I usually don't get home until after 5. My route's very small. I don't go very far. For those who know New Orleans, I've got some business on at Hickory and Airline, and that's one extreme. River Road over to about Ochsner, and then down Causeway, all the car dealerships, Veterans Highway to Clearview. So that's pretty much the whole route. They got a little bit over by Bonneville and Veterans, but not very much. But everything's close. It's not very far. Got about 300 customers on the books. That's individual mechanics, and I'll probably make around 80 stops, I think. About 80 stops. And that's pretty much that's my alarm system for the truck. Yep. So if anybody rocks the truck, it'll go off. If they enter the truck, it goes off. It should have gone off when I came in, but I forgot to turn it on this morning. That's my reversing camera. So when I'm reversing the vehicle, I've got a camera shot behind me. I can see what's behind me. Plus I got good mirrors. So that's pretty much. This is the jump seat for visitors. I can take it out if I'm not using it. But there is a place for someone else to sit and actually buckle in. Most of the time you don't have anybody with you. But when the last 4 weeks I've been out on the road with a trainer, and so I've had somebody with me every day. But from now on it won't be very common for me to have somebody with me. Look at this, my packaging is falling apart. Take that. So anyway, so it's a constant battle with keeping the place clean and dust free, and the guys bring dirty boots in here, so you know, they have to dust all the displays, keep it nice and tidy. But it's, you know, an older truck will have a lot more gear on it because you accumulate and you stock. And my inventory right now is about $90,000.
The official Snap-on sun visor, holder upper.
There's nothing official
Holder
about
uppers.
my sun
A
visors.
tissue box and an Insta-Cling fake window film.
Yeah, so this is my store. You can see I got all the air tools up here on display. So these are ratchets and impact guns. I've got all my cordless tools here. This is the new thing. I think in another 10 years, the battery technology is so good, we'll be going away from air, and people will be able to take lug nuts off with cordless technology like this. Technology is getting that good. So the air tools, you know, may not be nearly as popular in 10 years' time as they are right now. These battery things are really good. And then you got all your diagnostics. I've got promotional stuff like hats and things. When people come and they open an account on the truck, I come to the computer, open an account, I usually give them a hat or a t-shirt. So, you know, there's lots of t-shirts that get given away on a regular basis. And I just realized that my video's not playing. And so anyway, that's pretty much my truck. I got every kind of hammer you could ever want to know about in that. What do I have to do? Play all. Okay, good. There you go. So now you can see I got a looping commercial on, I think on this video there's about 10 different products on it. The tool storage boxes there, you can see. And then they'll do things on an air gun or a ratchet or, you know, it's just commercials. And they do have audio, but I obviously have them turned down. A second, I'll turn this on for you.
The best engineer for maximum usable space. You do the math. The 1022 at 54 inches wide has 9,600 square inches and 34,000 cubic inches of storage space.
There you go. So that's that. I've also got here the DVD player. We can watch movies if we want to. We got a DVD player in here and a good stereo system. And it's a truck. I mean, it's big, spacious. You got a lot of headroom in here, but it's a retail store. So anyway, I'm going to hand it over to you guys to comment.
It's pretty cool.
Ted agrees.
It's a retail store in a truck.
A mobile retail store.
Mobile retail. And it's hot right now because there's no air conditioning on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Dad's
So
excited.
you can say hello to whoever you want to say hello to family-wise.
Hello, everybody. If you get to see this. How are you doing?
Brian?
I'm just here for the ride. And I did actually ride in the little cockpit seat, and it was alright, a little bumpy.
A little bumpy.
Ted didn't like it actually, we took Ted too.
So we got a big
It's scared.
diesel engine in here, and it runs all the electrics and runs all the air conditioning. So yeah, it's not that. I mean, it's easy to drive. It's an automatic.
So your little air car?
It's no different. You don't have to have a special driver's license.
Your little wireless internet?
Yeah, so this is my wireless internet. That little card up there is the one with the light on it. That thing is my air card, and my computer goes there. So I'm hooked into the internet all the time, and all my transactions go through, you know, to Snap-on and stuff. And yeah, we have credit programs, and so people can buy things on account. And so that's what Snap-on's all about. I'm just letting you see all this to us. I don't think we need to go any further with this. Just flashlights. This is a camera thing, so that they can look down like inside of an engine or something. They can see. This is the camera lens at the end of the where is it? There it is, right there. And then there's a little screen up there on that red thing, and then they can see what they're looking at. So it's all kinds of oddball things that you wouldn't think about, but mechanics need these things these days. Rochelle's got a claw.
I think this is the most fun tool in the truck.
Especially if you got Brian nearby and you can pinch him with it.
Got it.
So that's it. I don't think I need to do any more. So now you've seen the truck. Hope you enjoyed the tour. And I'll say hello to everybody all over, and we're going to post this on YouTube so everybody can watch it. Okay?
Cool.
We're finished. Bye.
Bye.